Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for September 2023. Just to let you know before I continue, I'm going to start doing weekly readings for each individual zodiac sign. The weekly readings will be shorter than the monthly reading that I'm going to do now. The books you can see in front of you are some of the oracle decks I'm going to be using today, so let's start the reading for you. So first of all, we're going to get the tarot cards and we're going to look at the main theme for you for September 2023. Okay, so Pisces for 2023. So your main theme is the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. What's your energy coming into this? We have the Ace of Wands. Any external energies? The Eight of Wands. Past energies. That's going to be hard for me to find. It's literally fallen between some books. So if you just bear with me one moment. Hopefully I don't lose any of them. Okay, that's all of them. We have three. We have the Tower, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Wands. That is a lot. That is a lot to be dealing with. Let's look at current energies for you. You have the Nine of Wands. And any potential future energies. I don't know if I'm going to try that again. I don't quite trust that. So it fell out. It didn't feel right. So I'm going to try that again. Nine of Cups. And let's look at the advice for you. We have the Devil. So I'm just going to shift these around a little bit. Okay. And let's get some oracle cards for you as well. So we're going to get a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck first of all. See, this is the second time I've attempted this reading and the same card came out, that playful card. So I guess that was definitely meant to be. And we'll get one from the African Goddess Rising deck as well. Okay, the cards wanted to set themselves on fire apparently. Let's have a look what you've got. You have feeling safe. That doesn't surprise me with some of the energy that's here on this table. And fearless love. That's quite a beautiful card to get actually. Okay, so we'll look at the cards from the African Goddess Rising deck first of all. And I'm just trying to make sure you can see everything properly. So let's look at feeling safe first of all. So this goddess is called Tituba, goddess of feeling safe, and it's the element of air. Great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyana region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. Tituba's guidance: it is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. And the declaration says, I am safe, it is safe to be safe. And we'll look at the Fearless Love card. So the goddess Oshun, goddess of fearless love, is the water element. Goddess Oshun is the exalted Orisha, deity of honey sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty. But the Yoruba lady of gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Oshun's guidance is dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. You are love, and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. And the declaration says, I give love, I receive love, I am love. So I'm not going to read the one from the Spirit Animal on an Oracle deck because it's pretty self-explanatory, pretty playful. But what I'm getting, not so, well, partly from the tarot cards, if this is related to a relationship, you potentially could be someone who's beginning to date again, or you may have met someone new, and you are kind of, if you've had rough times before, which it's possible with a lot of the stuff that's going on here. I mean, the devil is fears, isn't it? In general, it's fears and things that hold you back. You're coming into a period now where you need to probably open up a little bit more. If you've had bad experiences, be playful, be open to love. Don't fear. Yes, there's no guarantee, so there is always the potential that you could get hurt, but it's a risk, isn't it? It's a risk that we take to and Seven of Swords can be seen as a risk as well, can't it? As a risk that we take to be happy. I mean, you've got the Nine of Cups there. That's what you'd want. You'd want it to be satisfying and be happy, but as I say, there's no guarantee. You just have to be open to it, be playful, and then you assess whether or not you feel safe in a situation. I've blurred that now, haven't I? Okay, I've blurred it and it won't unblur. There we go. Yeah, you assess whether or not you feel safe, and maybe that's what you need to be playful, is you need to feel safe, but maybe try the opposite round, be playful, and then while you're being playful and enjoying the situation, then you figure out if you feel safe or not. So let's begin to clarify. So your main theme is the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I think the Six of Swords did come out first. You may be moving away from something that disrupted your peace, whether it's a relationship or something else, and you may be going towards something where you're now taking a risk with that Seven of Swords. If it's not about taking a risk, Seven of Swords can also be, obviously, the obvious definition or interpretation is about lies, deceit. You may be moving away from lies, deceit, etc. You may have had past situations where there were lies and things weren't clear, and either way, you are going towards something more peaceful. But let's clarify. Let's get a few clarifiers on that. So Temperance, which is harmony, isn't it? It's about creating harmony or trying to create harmony. Wheel of Fortune, that's change. And it's usually a positive change normally with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe you've learned some lessons in whatever you've been through in the past, and that's why things are taking a positive turn for you now. The Hierophant can be about learning as well. Can be your belief system. It can be a spiritual teacher. It can be commitment. Let's get one more for that. And you have the Ace of Wands again. I would say that you're moving away from or moving on from, you've probably learned. You've learned, and now you are trying to create harmony as you go into a new cycle, and you may have new beliefs and values and truths that you're taking with you, but the spark is there to for something new, to try something new, to engage in something new. So even if you have been through something rough, you've got the Nine of Wands here as the current energy, you are still standing. It hasn't completely destroyed you. So let's put these. I am still tweaking my setup, and I'm trying to decide where to put my clarifiers, because when I put them on top like this, it feels too messy and I can't see the main cards that we had in the first place. It gets confusing. I'm just still not certain how I want to set things up. So I think I'm going to put them like that for now, and we'll see how we go. But it's still ongoing, me deciding where and how I want to put things. I'm just being really picky. I don't know if it's to do with Virgo season, but this batch of monthly readings, I'm really, really picky at the minute. So yeah. So let's look at the Ace of Wands anyway. That's your energy coming into this. So that would be it's that spark, isn't it, to try something new, whether it's a new relationship or new situation or whatever it is. You're just ready for something new, and the spark of inspiration is there. And yeah, Page of Wands is the explorer. I would say you've healed from whatever's gone on. You've healed from that, and you are ready to explore. So the Four of Wands would be the healing. Two of Swords you have there, and Seven of Wands. So you may still be a little bit protective, you may be a little bit protective of yourself with that Seven of Wands. You could be standing up for what you want and what you believe in, but I also get a sense of being protective as well, and trying very much to use your discernment and tap into your intuition to help you understand what's right for you, what's good for you, what's beneficial for you. So yeah, you've got a spark of inspiration there. You're ready for the new. Let's look at the Eight of Wands as the external energy. Let's see if it's another person or just energy itself. The initial thing I'm getting is, you got the Wheel of Fortune there, which is it is an external energy. It's change, but it's usually, like, for example, it could be the astrology has an energy that pushes you in a certain direction. So I am getting with the Eight of Wands that the external energy could potentially be just the energy around you is pushing you to move forward. But let's see. It can be communication as well. But let's see what that is. Okay, I feel like it's probably not another person, but let's have a look. Oh, and then we get the King of Wands. Let's see. I was just going to say it could be someone trying to push you out of your comfort zone, which even if it's another person, it's still an external energy, isn't it? Because you've got the Hermit there. The Eight of Wands itself is movement, which would be more in line with the King of Wands. You've got the Hermit there. That could be another. Okay, let's look at it as if it's another person. If it's another person, it's probably somebody that needs to move on, needs to move forward, needs courage, needs to open up, potentially come out of hermit mode. That's one way of looking at it as another person. Another way of looking at it as another person is that they are ready to move. Maybe they have done some soul searching. They know what they want now, and they have the courage to open up and go for it. Again, it could also be somebody pushing, an energy of pushing you to do this. You've done your soul searching. Now you know what you want. Now you have courage and you can now open up. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. Two of Cups. So coming out of the comfort zone, whether it's you or someone else, coming out of a comfort zone. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. Let's look at, okay, this is a lot here. The Tower, the Queen of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So there's clearly conflict here. and something fell apart. You may have been hurt in the past, possibly. Let's clarify it just to get a grip more on what it is, because that is quite a bit going on there. I do not trust a single one of those cards, so I'm going to put all of them back. I don't like the way they fell out. It just felt weird, as if it wasn't, that's not how it was meant to come out. Right, we have justice. I trust justice. I do trust justice with that. Ten of Cups. I was just about to say that I have the feeling that this is a situation where things had to fall apart and you've ended up trusting how you feel. There's something about trusting, and then the High Priestess came out as I was about to say it. These three cards are where you would know what you want, you know what's fair and right for you, you know what will make you happy, and your intuition is telling you these things. So there may have been a previous situation, well, it's past energy, so there would have been a situation where there was conflict. I'm just getting, yeah, just conflict, and it had to fall apart for you, or you then discovered what your real feelings were about the situation, and then it fell apart. Either way, it doesn't really matter. However it's happened, whether it's things fell apart first or after, you've ended up understanding or feeling, trusting your feelings, trusting your heart. And I can't tell you what the specific situation is. You'll have to, when it's a collective reading, you apply it to, if it resonates, you apply it to however it's relevant in your life. I can't necessarily give you the specifics. Sometimes something specific will come up or stand out, but I'm not getting, I mean, it could be a relationship. We have had other cards that potentially suggest relationship, but I'm not certain. I mean, I can get one more card to see if it will give us anything else. I mean, Ten of Cups there, to me that just feels like what would make you happy. Justice is there. I mean, it could potentially be a divorce. That's a possibility. Justice is contracts. Ten of Cups is like a happy home. Let's get one more card and see what comes out. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, that's to do with like family life as well, isn't it? And what's that? Knight of Cups. I'm going to put that back. But yeah, I mean, it is possible that you've been through a divorce, or even if it's not like a legal divorce, because it's common law, you've common law husband and wife now, or wife and wife, husband and husband, if you live together and you've built a life together. So it is possible that it's related to a divorce. But either way, you've come out of it trusting yourself, trusting what you want. Let's look at that Nine of Wands. That's the present energy. So that's definitely where you've been through struggles. But again, you are still standing. There could be some reluctance to move forward, but I feel like it's more of a still standing vibe here. So let's see what comes out for that as your current energy. Queen of Cups again. Page of Swords, that's New Truths, and we have the Devil, and I'm just going to get one more. Okay, so what I'm feeling from these cards is, as I said here, you've come out of the situation where you've ended up trusting how you feel and trusting your intuition. So that this Queen of Cups is still representing this here. The Page of Swords here for me feels like new truths, but there is a little bit of fear here still, I feel. And the Page of Pentacles is still, it can either be being willing and needing to learn more, or being reluctant to plant new seeds, whether it's a relationship or whatever the situation was. It's just it feels like holding back a little. Like you are willing to do it, but there is still a bit of fear there. But it doesn't feel, the fear doesn't feel, is it debilitating? I can't even say my words today. It's not debilitating. It's not like Like if there was something like the 8 of Swords or 9 of Swords here with it, I would be concerned. But a little bit of fear is normal, isn't it? It's discernment. It's just not jumping into things, taking your time. But you've clearly been through a battle here, but the Queen of Cups is still here, so I feel that you are still trusting how you feel. It's just there is that tiny bit of fear. I mean, we've got feeling safe, isn't it? You want to feel safe, so you are going to be a little bit reluctant. And back to that Be Playful card, that's where Be Playful comes into things, where you focus on being playful. I mean, don't completely disregard any red flags of any situation, whether it is a relationship or not, but you do need to be aware of what feels safe for you. So let's look at the 9 of Cups in the future. So this is it's emotional satisfaction, isn't it? Whether it's something that is going to happen or that you're working towards. Let's have a look and see. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. And I hope I don't make this too confusing now because of the way I've put the cards out. I feel like something was flipped up then, wasn't it? Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is flipped up in the deck. I mean, that is to do with values and self-worth, or can be to do with values and self-worth, but I'll leave it because I don't know when, at which point it flipped up. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You've got the King of Cups, and now you have the 8 of Swords. I'll get another one after the 8 of Swords because it's not nice to leave it on an ambiguous kind of card like that. So what's this? It's in reverse, isn't it? Knight of Cups. I don't know if that's clear for you to see or if it feels... Okay, let's put it here and it's probably slightly less confusing. So 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and this is clarifying the 9 of Cups. There's definitely a sense of working towards satisfaction here. We've got juggling here. It could be deciding on where to put your effort and focus in order to get that that 9 of Cups. Again, it's a bit of it's holding back, isn't it? These 3 together, King of Cups, 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse is holding back. I mean, the King of Cups in general, I keep saying this, that it's debatable because they say that the King of Cups feels very deeply but keeps the feelings to themselves. For me, he's emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, but he doesn't... He can often be known to keep his feelings to himself, but I always say if someone is emotionally mature and intelligent, then they should have zero problem with blurting out, well, not blurting out, but expressing their emotions. But I guess for him it's more about what he feels than how he expresses it. So there's physical, practical effort and probably deciding where to put your effort, whether it's into a relationship, just something that you love in general. But again, there's holding back the thoughts. The thoughts are there. The thoughts are still creeping in, probably about whether or not you feel safe or not. I mean, the Knight of Cups would be playful, wouldn't he? But he's in reverse. So even he doesn't seem to feel safe here. Feel free to leave comments and let me know if this resonates. Is it a relationship? Is it, I don't know, friendship, work, whatever? Those are the obvious ones. But what is it that is making you feel that you're not safe? What is it that's holding you back? And again, we've got the Devil there as fear, but you definitely want that 9 of Cups. And the energy is there for you to work towards it, at least. Let's look at that Devil then. What is the fear here? I mean, we know the fear. It's that you want to feel safe, but why? Is there anything else that we... Yeah. Probably fear of being lied to again, possibly. Let's get another there. You may have been love bombed in the past. which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand why anybody would ever want to do it, but I am aware of it. Yeah, there's a fear of being lied to again. Again, it may be romantic, relationship related. It may be in other circumstances. It could even be with family or something. I mean, we've got the Queen of Cups twice. That's a motherly type figure, isn't it? The Empress isn't here. But yeah, that can be a motherly type figure. But there's something here about not wanting to be lied to. So you would take things very slowly. Here's the Page of Cups about being playful. And I would take these, well, the whole thing is advice, but we can see that there's a fear of being lied to, and the advice is, again, be playful. Take your time and be playful to feel safe. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is about commitment. So then once you do those things, if you playfully take your time, you'll decide if you want to commit, or if the other person, if this is a relationship, if the other person is committed, if they're genuine. Yep, if they're genuine, or if they are Knight of Wands, which is the in and out kind of energy, the player. I mean, it can be great. Five of Wands came out again there, but I'm putting it back. The Knight of Wands can be great for fun, but it just depends on what you want. But they can be frivolous and unreliable. That's the shadow side of the Knight of Wands. If it is a relationship, or even if it's just something where it requires maturity and commitment, whatever the situation is, you would probably want the King of Pentacles more than the Knight of Wands. So yeah, I hope that's helpful, and I hope that makes sense. Let's get some more advice. We're going to get a card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. See what comes out with this, if it makes sense. Be brave and honest. Okay, and we've got a bunch of cards that fell out as well, but I'm not taking those. But yeah, I mean, I don't even feel like I need to read the message, be brave and honest, because it's I've had that card come out quite a lot of times when I've done readings, so it is literally be brave and honest. I mean, I can read the message. The reading isn't too long for a change. I know that I do quite long reading, so, and these messages aren't that long, so let's read it anyway. So, Knight, be brave and honest. Do the right thing even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The Knight is a knight in shining armour, dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you, whether you are male or female. That energy is within you. His sword and armour show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. The energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and what you stand for. You are in a space where there's opposition. You are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems this will slow your progress, your rewards will be much more abundant. You are being surrounded by a light of bravery to help you. This card brings justice. If you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you have made any mistakes recently, it's important to take ownership of them so that you can align yourself with improving the situation. If you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. I feel like you want respect, but obviously you should show respect to others. But definitely here, stand up for what you value. Again, if it was relationship related, don't settle. Again, you want to feel safe. Yes, fearless love is brilliant, and having courage and bravery is brilliant, but you want to feel safe as well, and that requires a bit of vulnerability, doesn't it? Let's put this, yep. Is that clear here? If I put it in the middle? kind of. Let's get a postcard from Spirit as well. I swear I don't know why I'm being so picky at the minute. We'll put it there actually. It's actually annoying me being this picky, but... So postcard from Spirit. Okay, it doesn't want to come out, does it? There we go. You have 2 of them. Right, the first one says, if I can get it to be in a way where there's not a massive... Okay, I think that's all right. Dearest you, there is only one you. You have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people, but then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. And I've completely lost where I am. Where is it? Yeah. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Oh, you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust, loving you forever and ever. The second one says, Dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. And that 9 of Wands is tenacity, isn't it? We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had a disappointment along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune in with the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more. We promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes and the soft kisses and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? And that's that be playful card again as well. So hopefully that was helpful to you. Again, feel free to leave comments. Just reminding you again that I'll be doing weekly readings for each individual zodiac sign going forward, and they'll be shorter than these videos. But thank you again for watching and take care.